Now old Bobby Bob here, appears to be much better in himself. Just look at his little old comb. That's standing up on 4 spikes now, and the 5th one's coming up a bit. In fact, the whole thing looks so much healthier. So I've got a feeling it's something to do with circulation, digestion, circulation, absorption of the necessary requirements for healthy living. I'm now giving him scrapings off my multivitamin pills that I take. I scrape, I don't know, just a small dusting off of that each morning, as well as my calcium, magnesium and zinc pills. I give him that. He's still on the oregano, vitamin D3, vitamin E. I'm getting him glucosamine as well, in case it's obviously his joints and muscles and ligaments are compromised, because he only stands up now if I've got his bum wedged against something. He can't walk forward, he only goes full stern backwards. So as far as that's concerned, he's worse. He's far less mobile, but as you can see, his comb is really looking quite good, and he's very, very much alert. He wickers away to the turkeys, he wickers away to his brother. He really enjoys being out here. He's eating very heartily. He's trying to preen himself, as you can see. He actually did manage to preen himself a little bit yesterday without having a convulsion. You're sort of going to get your head stuck in the fence there. Shall I move you in a minute, old man? So, yeah, I'm also giving him some garlic. I take got a very small clove of garlic, and I take just one very thin slice and cut it up into minute pieces, and I give him that every morning as well with his egg and his yoghurt. And a bit of apple cider vinegar, in case it's intestinal parasites as well as external parasites. And so I had to dust him again yesterday. I needed nothing but flap his wings in the kitchen. Diatomaceous earth dust, the little bit that... Should you mind, Floyd, the little bit I've got left, I'm saving for him. And wood ash dust, all in the kitchen. He did that twice. Couldn't believe it. And I left him out here for 2 hours to sort of flap off and dust off out here. But no, he waited till he got in the kitchen, so I wasn't very amused about that. But no, his comb is so much better, which means he's obviously feeling better. I just wish he could get back to being mobile again. But then I say these bloody convulsions and crashing around in the cage, now crashing around into the wood bit I've got up, and crashing around in the kitchen and out here, somersaulting, headstanding, you name it. It's not going to do him any good, so obviously that's all got to heal again if it's going to heal. It took a week before to start to heal and for him to improve, so it might take a lot longer this time. Like I say, his comb, I'm really pleased about his comb. I'm going to soak his wattle later on and try and get that scab off, because I don't think that seems to be aggravating him. He keeps trying to scratch it, and then when he does, he can't really get to it. It annoys him. And Floyd very much likes his brother for company. He's quite quiet, and he eats, and he's normal, otherwise he doesn't bloody eat. Mind you, old Ooster A-Ray's cheesed off about being on his own. And old Whitey there, he's great, he's perfect. Hasn't got a problem now. He's not a one-wing wave anymore. That's obviously why he's only flapping with one wing, because he was in distress with the bloody lice under the other one, perhaps. But they still won't dust. None of these males damn dust. I had to get a load of lice off of one of my little hens in here yesterday. She was looking depressed, and I picked her up, and she had eggs all round her bum and halfway up her belly. But I didn't see any live ones. This is a stupid thing. Plenty of eggs, but no live ones. Hello, little girl. So we cut those off her and gave her a good dust in the wood ash. She doesn't look brilliant either, but she didn't have any eggs or lice on her, but I gave her a dust anyway, just in case. But he had eggs on him, because he don't dust. And sod's law, out of the 7 chicken eggs But I was hoping some were going to be fertile, if not all of them fertile, to go under little black bear neck. Only one was fertile. So now I've taken 9 out of the pig house lot to put under the little Moran type miniature bear neck. And 7 are fertile. And I had to clip one of her wings yesterday because she tried to fly out over the door and then she got herself very nearly hung in the grill that I've got up. So I thought, right, that's it, we're going to clip her wing, as well as flying over the petition I've got in there. I don't know, it won't stop her flying over the petition, but it'll stop her flying up, trying to get up onto the door. But I'm hoping that one of the hens in the pig house lot is going broody because she's making clucking noises, so I'll give her most of the hen eggs and do the same with little bear neck, as I've got with little black bear neck. 2 guinea eggs and 1 hen egg, or 2 hen eggs. She's got 3 guinea eggs and 1 hen egg. Right, Maurice? I don't know if you've got lice. Let me see under your tail feathers. I don't think. You look, I don't know. Yeah, I know you have got eggs. Oh God, so we've got to do you too. Oh Jesus. Because you don't dust, do you? You just stand there looking at the girls dusting because you're absolutely useless. I say, I'm the worst patient in the world, he is. Yeah. Right, carry on with me spraying. Right, boys? Yeah? Good. Well, I really do not believe it, but I think that's it for Bob. He's just got his head stuck in the fence there. He had his wattle caught on that, so his back of his wattle, he'd put his head through, tried to pull back, and that had caught under, not his wattle, his comb there, and he had his beak jammed in there. He's actually opened the fence up, blood everywhere, opened the fence up. I don't know which part of his beak he had jammed in there, because I came out, I heard a scream and I thought it was the hen, but it was obviously him, and came running out to see him trapped like that. Immediately got under him, put my knees behind him to keep him there so I could see what was caught and what wasn't caught and see how to release him without him fighting. At that precise moment he realised I was there, flapped his wings, pulled back, managed to get himself out of it. Thank you, wind, that's really helpful. And then just went flipping over and over and over and over and over, and I couldn't even catch him to see what he'd done. And then managed to get him down, you know, get him still, but he can't stand up. He's jammed the top of his beak. He can't stand at all. His legs are all over the place. One leg in front, one leg behind. He can't even balance on his bum. So I think that's it. I think that's his lot. He's not going to recover from that, I don't think. So I don't even know what he's done. I don't even see. His tongue's okay. And poor Bob. Top of his mouth looks okay. Come on, baby. Yeah, the top of his mouth looks okay. It's just his beak is jammed, but it's... Oh, Christ. It's this that... He's torn it off the back of his head. Oh, Christ, now the bloody wind's blown the shade off. So, put him in the kitchen and see what I can do with him. If anything. I don't believe it, Bob. Just as we start to go forward, you go 10 paces back. Could you do something like that? Why the hell didn't you just stay still? Why did you have to flap? And you weren't even panicking. You were quite quiet. Just trapped there, weren't you? Trapped and wedged. Quiet. quietly. And I only put me knees just gently behind you to stop you rushing backwards. And I'm saying you... I put me, just wedged me knees there gently and put my hand there to stop him moving backwards. I say, and up went the wings with absolute force, and as he came out, there was something clicked again. Oh, Christ. Don't believe it. I don't know if he got that wire in between his bit or if he was pushing forwards and that's why it's open, but that's about 3 times bigger a hole there where he had his beak through than the rest of the hole, so he must have fought to start with and given up. The 4 seconds it took me to put my wellies on and get out of here. So I'll put him in the kitchen and see what I can do with him, if anything. If not, I'll just put him out of his misery. I can't bear it. He's obviously hurting, he's in pain now, so something's happened to his back again, although he's responsive. I don't know. I just give the hell up. I just give the hell up. You want to do it again, aren't you? He doesn't seem to know what he's doing now. Got to stand backwards. Can't even stand. Jesus Christ, I don't believe this. I really do not believe this. Well, it's 4 days since Bob had his calamity with the fence and nearly tore his comb off his head. He's obviously a lot better. He's back to sort of where he was before, not really able to stand without support. You see, I've got him perched on his bum perched on the run of the chair, which is about the right height. But today he's been trying to preen himself and he's been talking away to brother and the turkeys and me, and stretched his wings a couple of times in his legs and then fell over, but didn't have a fit. And I've discovered that when he's having a fit, I hold him both sides, whether he's standing or not, and push my thumbs in his spine there and do that, he doesn't fit. He twitches and he trembles, but then he shakes his head and that's it. And he stays where he is. So, well, of course I can't do that all night. But the fits have got less frequent again. They're just as aggressive as they were before, but no, he's improving. He's been on antibiotics for 2 days because although I was keeping his wound bathed in salt water and putting Sudocrem on it, he then, the day before yesterday, he then went and sort of stood in the grass, and silly devil got a thick stalk of grass under his comb, exactly where he, got it caught under the fence, and then sort of sawed his head on it, so that re-cut back into his comb and opened everything up again, and it looked quite aggressive yesterday, so I put him immediately on antibiotics yesterday morning. No, not yesterday, the day before yesterday. So yesterday morning I put him back on antibiotics because I say that this was in the evening and I'd already given him his drink and his last feed. So I didn't want him to have any antibiotics that night because it was getting a bit late. So first thing in the morning yesterday had them, and of course had him today, and he's a lot better again today to what he was yesterday. So here's hoping.